Chocolates, ice creams, juices, biscuits, you name it. All of them contain added sugars which boosts your mood and acts like a stress buster. And this makes us feel happy and amazing. Eating limited amounts of sweets on festivals, at wedding reception or on a special day like your birthday doesn't really damage your health. One reason being it doesn't tax your pancreas as much. Two being it isn't an addiction nor a habit. So what happens to those who tend to eat a lot of sweets? Well, when excess sugars enters our body, our brain produces dopamine, serotonin and beta endorphins, making us feel a little high, happy and feeling of goodness, similarly to the effects that alcohol or drug produces. When the level of these chemicals increase in the blood in turn reduces it, making you crave more sugar to get the same feeling. But when you become dependent on excess sugary foods for this feeling, that's where the problem begins. Sugar fuels the brain with energy. The brain rewards the body with these chemicals, and when these chemicals are produced in excess amount, you tend to lose self-control, and it becomes a compulsive behavior at the cost of your health. You will notice weight gain, headaches, hormonal imbalances, which leads to diseases. But the question you should ask yourself, is it worth it? Before I begin, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button for the latest updates and videos. Hi, I'm Sohana Shriyan, a registered dietitian and founder of LivNewly, aiming to reach as many families to be able to teach them what to eat and what is not required, while also maintaining a healthy nutritional status and well-being. So today I'm going to talk about why avoiding sugar can be the best diet change. Let me begin by telling you my experience. Last Diwali, I experienced the most scary feeling ever. Loss of self-control. What had happened? My mom prepared us our favorite sweets and kept it in front in a place where everyone passed by it. What I did every time I passed by it? I opened the lid, took a piece, ate it, not because I wanted to eat, but I was bored. This sugar rush gave me a boost of energy and made me feel good about myself, but after some time I felt sleepy and a little dull. And I found myself in front of that treat again and again. This happened for 3 days in a row. You must be guessing how many times I did this. 10 times a day for 3 days in a row without realizing. One of the reasons could be maybe because I'm pregnant. But why? It is because the sugar in it triggers the reward center in our brain, making us want more and more. Now think if I did this every day. This will form a habit, and without realizing, I would be addicted to it. What I did is I made sure that I have no access to any sweet and made myself busy with things I like doing. So why is sugar so addictive? Some researchers have explained that there is a sudden drop in blood sugar levels after eating foods high in sugar. This affects the part of a brain controlling our desire, leading to loss of self-control and subsequent craving for more sweets and unhealthy foods, which is why it is a natural tendency to eat without thinking. When we eat foods high in sugar, our brain rewards us by releasing neurotransmitters like serotonin, which makes us feel good, and beta endorphins that act as painkillers. It's no wonder sugar feels so good. People who are stressed out tend to crave sweet foods, since sugar can boost your mood, acting like a stress buster. Instead, I would advise you to find activities that will help you calm your nerves and soothe your brain from the effects of stress hormone. You can begin with breathing techniques for 15 minutes a day regularly. How eating a lot of sugar can harm your health, and how can it affect the way you think? Apart from pollution, sugars can speed up aging and indirectly make you use more skin products to either get rid of wrinkles or pigmentation or pimples. You can easily gain weight and belly fat with high refined carbs and sugar intake. It can also affect the inflammation in the body, insulin resistance, and increase the chance of cancer. Excess sugars damages delicate proteins in your body which will lose its function, causing various problems like eyesight issues. Addiction to sugary foods mentally affects the decisions we take while choosing foods we want to eat. We usually tend to choose unhealthy choices and foods high in sugar and fat. Does this mean you should avoid anything that is sweet? No. Fruits are sweet, but they have natural sugars trapped in fibers which are released slowly during digestion. So, making the right choices matters. There are two forms of sugars, added sugars and natural sugars, and you should be eating more of natural sugars than packaged or processed foods that contain high amounts. So, are you ready to avoid added sugars and packaged foods that are loaded with sugar? You can share your views in the comment section below. Thank you for staying throughout the video. Have a nice day.